I'm a Clay Countyan, and this is where we started with Bible release time. You know, Elgin's heart was to mobilize the churches in Clay County to reach kids. So we wanted every child to hear and understand the gospel message, and also to grow in their understanding of the Bible. And so Tim Rogers got familiar with the Bible Release Time program, and so he brought that to Clay County, and for us to get that started.
I had previously pastored in Clay County, so I had a lot of ministry connections. Mr. Thompson, our founder, had the first place he and his wife lived after they got married was in Clay County, so he had quite a bit of affection for that county. The largest mine that he had when they lived there was in the Big Creek community. And we had so much success with Big Creek Elementary, and it was small, and it was rural, and it was high poverty, and it just seemed to check off all the boxes, and they had a nearby church.
I feel like the only hope many of the children in our community have is through our church, through Bible Release Time, to reach them with the light of the gospel.
The parents request that children come from the school and they come to a church that's nearby. They usually take about an hour, and right now ours is one time a month. They'll ride one of the school buses, one of the drivers will drive them, and we spend time doing some fun things with them and then having some serious time to talk to them about what God can do in their lives.
And so we very much put Scripture into everything we do. With Bible Release Time, we try to teach the stories directly from the Bible. We read passages of the Scripture to them. We try to encourage them to read the Bible themselves. We give out Bibles. So, you know, without the rock of Scripture in a person's life, I think they're going to flounder. And so I can't even state the importance of it.
Our church has benefited greatly because some of those same kids that have been coming to Bible Release has in turn started coming to our youth programs and coming to our Sunday school. And we've seen kids saved as a result of Bible Release.
I just find it rather interesting and ironic maybe that the very first church, which was Big Creek Baptist Church, which is the church I grew up in. I was baptized at Big Creek Baptist Church. But over time, the church sort of lost its enthusiasm, lost members, and as many churches have in this area. And I've seen with the Bible Release Time, re-energize the church. And the Big Creek starting to reach children now like they did, or even more so, when I was growing up in that community.
So from my point of view, as someone just trying to win people to the Lord, it's been a huge blessing, and we've counted a great blessing to have Bible Release Time.
And we're seeing that in other communities in Clay County also. I grew up in this county, and I'm getting texts and emails from teachers and church workers who have said point blank that this is the greatest ministry that they've seen in Clay County in a long, long time.
Do we want all children in our public school system to have a chance to be introduced to the gospel and be taught the basics of the Bible? And so we know that there will be some parents who choose not to, but implementing a Bible Release Time program does mean that every child has a chance. And so I would say if people say yes to that question, that I'd like for all of our kids to have that opportunity, then they need to start taking the steps to implement a Bible Release Time program in their community, and we can help them do it.